In the neon-drenched streets of Neo-Tokyo, a young woman named Kaori navigated the labyrinthine alleys, her vibrant green eyes scanning the holographic displays that cast an eerie glow on her porcelain skin. The year was 2143, and the world had evolved into a realm where technology and humanity intertwined, blurring the lines between the real and the virtual. Kaori was no ordinary citizen. She was a prodigy, born with an innate ability to manipulate the very fabric of reality. Her gift had remained hidden, suppressed by a society that feared the power of individuals like her. As she weaved through the crowded streets, Kaori couldn't shake the feeling that her destiny was about to unfold. The city pulsed with a frenetic energy, a symphony of neon signs, holographic advertisements, and the constant hum of advanced technology. Towering skyscrapers pierced the smog-filled sky, their surfaces adorned with intricate digital displays that cast a kaleidoscope of colors across the urban landscape. Amidst the chaos, Kaori found solace in the hidden corners of the city, where ancient temples and shrines stood in stark contrast to the futuristic surroundings. It was in these sacred spaces that she first discovered her ability to manipulate the quantum realm, bending the laws of physics to her will. As she approached her destination, a clandestine meeting with a group of fellow prodigies, Kaori couldn't shake the feeling that her life was about to change forever. Little did she know that her actions would set in motion a chain of events that would reshape the very foundations of their world. The meeting place was a hidden sanctuary, a forgotten corner of the city where the prodigies could gather without fear of discovery. Kaori entered the dimly lit room, her senses heightened by the palpable energy that emanated from the others present. Each prodigy possessed a unique gift, a fragment of the cosmic puzzle that, when combined, could unlock the secrets of the universe. Among the group was Ren, a young man with the ability to manipulate time itself. His piercing blue eyes seemed to hold the weight of countless lifetimes, and his presence exuded an aura of wisdom far beyond his years. Beside him stood Nami, a woman with the power to commune with the digital realm, her consciousness seamlessly merging with the vast networks that controlled the city. As Kaori took her place among the prodigies, a holographic display flickered to life in the center of the room. The image was a complex web of fractal patterns, pulsing with an otherworldly energy that seemed to respond to their collective presence. It was a visual representation of the very fabric of reality, a map that held the key to unlocking their true potential. The prodigies began to share their experiences, each story a piece of a larger puzzle that slowly began to take shape. They spoke of the whispers they had heard, the visions that haunted their dreams, and the inexplicable events that had led them to this moment. As they delved deeper into the mysteries that surrounded them, Kaori felt a growing sense of unease, a nagging feeling that their actions were being watched by forces beyond their comprehension. Suddenly, the holographic display burst into a dazzling array of colors, the fractal patterns shifting and morphing into a series of cryptic symbols. The prodigies watched in awe as the symbols coalesced into a single, pulsing glyph that seemed to beckon them forward. Kaori reached out, her fingertips grazing the shimmering surface, and in that moment, she knew that their journey had only just begun. The glyph pulsed with an otherworldly energy, drawing the prodigies deeper into its mesmerizing dance. As Kaori's fingertips brushed against the shimmering surface, a surge of power coursed through her veins, igniting every cell in her body with a searing intensity. She gasped, her eyes widening as visions of a world beyond their own flooded her mind. In that moment, the prodigies found themselves transported to a realm of pure energy, a place where the boundaries of reality dissolved and the true nature of the universe revealed itself. Streams of data flowed around them, intricate patterns of light and sound that held the secrets of creation itself. It was a symphony of chaos and order, a cosmic dance that threatened to overwhelm their mortal senses. As they navigated this ethereal landscape, Kaori and her companions began to unravel the mysteries that had brought them together. They discovered ancient texts hidden within the data streams, fragments of a forgotten language that spoke of a time when humans had first learned to harness the power of the cosmos. The texts spoke of a great cataclysm, a moment when the balance of power had been upset, and the world had been forever changed. With each revelation, Kaori felt a growing sense of purpose, a deep-seated knowledge that she and her fellow prodigies were destined to restore the balance and shape the future of their world. As they delved deeper into the secrets of the universe, they encountered challenges and obstacles that tested the limits of their abilities, yet, through their unity and determination, they pressed forward, driven by the unwavering belief that their actions would bring about a new era of enlightenment. As the visions began to fade, Kaori and the prodigies found themselves back in the hidden sanctuary, their bodies trembling with the aftershocks of the cosmic energy that had coursed through them. They looked at each other, their eyes filled with a newfound understanding and resolve. They knew that the path ahead would be fraught with danger, but they also knew that they possessed the power to shape their own destiny and the destiny of the world they called home. Armed with newfound knowledge and purpose, Kaori and the prodigies set out to uncover the truth behind the great cataclysm that had reshaped their world. They traversed the neon-lit streets of Neo-Tokyo, their every step guided by the pulsing energy that now flowed through their veins. As they delved deeper into the city's underbelly, they encountered forces that sought to suppress the truth, shadowy figures who feared the power of the prodigies and the change they represented. In the midst of their quest, Kaori found herself drawn to a hidden temple, a sacred space that seemed to call out to her very soul. As she stepped across the threshold, the world around her shimmered and shifted, revealing a realm of infinite possibilities. Within this space, Kaori encountered a being of pure light, a celestial entity that had watched over the prodigies since the dawn of time. The entity revealed to Kaori the true nature of her power, the ability to manipulate the fundamental forces of the universe itself. It spoke of a great imbalance, a rift in the fabric of reality that threatened to consume all of creation. Kaori realized that she and her fellow prodigies were the key to restoring the balance, the only ones who could harness the power of the Fractal Goddess and bring about a new age of harmony. As Kaori emerged from the temple, her body thrumming with the power of the cosmos, she knew that the final battle was fast approaching. She gathered the prodigies, sharing with them the knowledge she had gained and the destiny that awaited them. Together, they formed a united front, a force that would stand against the darkness and fight for the future of their world. The streets of Neo-Tokyo became a battleground, a clash of cosmic energies and ancient powers. Kaori and the prodigies fought with a fierce determination, their abilities pushed to the very limits as they faced off against the forces that sought to maintain the status quo. In the heat of battle, Kaori reached deep within herself, tapping into the very essence of the Fractal Goddess. And in that moment, she became a conduit for the raw power of the universe itself. In a blinding flash of light, the battle reached its climax, the forces of darkness shattering before the combined might of the prodigies. Kaori stood at the epicenter, her body a vessel for the power of the Fractal Goddess, a conduit through which the universe itself flowed. As the dust settled, the city of Neo-Tokyo lay transformed, the once oppressive shadows banished by the radiant energy that now suffused every street and building. The prodigies gathered around Kaori, their faces etched with a mix of awe and exhaustion. They had fought bravely, each of them playing a crucial role in the battle for their world's future. As they looked to Kaori for guidance, she knew that their journey was far from over. The balance had been restored, but it would take time and effort to rebuild what had been lost, to create a society that embraced the power within each individual. In the days and weeks that followed, Kaori and the prodigies worked tirelessly to spread the teachings of the Fractal Goddess, sharing the knowledge and wisdom they had gained through their trials. They established a new order, a community of prodigies who would serve as guardians and guides for the people of Neo-Tokyo. Together, they would forge a future where the boundaries between technology and spirituality no longer existed, where every individual could tap into the infinite potential that lay within. As Kaori looked out over the transformed cityscape, she felt a sense of profound peace settle over her. She knew that the path ahead would not be easy, that there would be challenges and obstacles to overcome, yet she also knew that she and her fellow prodigies possessed the strength and the wisdom to face whatever lay ahead. They were the chosen ones, the vessels of the Fractal Goddess, and together they would lead their world into a new age of enlightenment. And so, the legend of Kaori and the prodigies spread, whispered in the neon-lit streets, and etched in the holographic displays that adorned the city's towering skyscrapers. They became symbols of hope and unity, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there was always a light to guide the way. As the people of Neo-Tokyo embraced the teachings of the Fractal Goddess, they too began to awaken to the power within, and together they set out to create a world where every soul could shine as brightly as the stars above.